partnered with a company called Avenu Insights Analytics, and Avenu is a public sector focused solution provider, and they developed an application called SuperIndex. SuperIndex is essentially a search on top of real property records for counties across the United States. In particular, for this project, we were working with Oakland County, Michigan. SuperIndex is interesting because we've probably all had this problem. We've tried to find something on our local government's websites, and maybe they restrict what we can search, maybe they restrict how we can search, when we can search. Oakland County has made this very accessible to the residents of their county. Documents are scanned and run through an optical character recognition process so that the entire mortgage or deed or lien is searchable. Metadata is extracted from those documents and entered through the registrar's office. And at this point, the data comes out in a structured format. Within just a couple of weeks, we were able to take in massive amounts of data from these feeds coming in with the full text of all of the mortgage documents, all of the deeds, all the liens. We don't want one county to accidentally be searching somebody else's records. So there is still security and silos even in a public search. But there's also an interesting alternative use of the search on the output end. We maybe not have all had this happen to us, but it can happen where property records might be filed maliciously. Maybe someone tries to steal a property or tries to do something with bad intent. Oakland County and the SuperIndex allows the residents of the county to register for alerts that let them know if new documents are added to the system with something in their query. It's a great proactive system to prevent fraud and at least detect it early. This is a pretty simple interface where the user types in a couple of keywords at the top. The system automatically runs the search every night, keeping track of any new results. It sends an email to let us know that a new document has been added, and if it's something you didn't authorize, you could do something about it. The biggest reason that Avenu implemented Google Cloud Search was that they are not search engineers. They are not search experts, but they wanted Google quality results without a lot of work. They get that with Google Cloud Search. They know that their users will be familiar with the system. It will work like Google. It's become that verb that we all use, and that's what they wanted. They didn't want to build their own. They didn't want to design their own. They just wanted to implement a service that provided very good quality results right out of the box. In terms of performance and achievements, we did index over 13 million records. It took approximately 2 days. These were not very large records. They weren't 100-page PDFs, but they were there was a lot of data, there was a lot of metadata, the full OCR text of every document.